Teamwork makes the dream work, as the saying goes, but eventually every developer needs to be able to stand on their own. It's in solo development that companies have lived and died, and it can be a huge risk, even with a great idea for a game. But developer Psyonix has discovered fame and fortune in a recent game that many people don't realize is a spiritual successor to a failed release that almost crippled the company. But I'm getting ahead of myself, so let's start back at the beginning of Psyonix on today's Developing Devs. Founded in 2000 by Dave Hagewood under the name Website Machines, the new developer was one of the first to program games on the new Unreal Engine. Their first game, the unreleased title Proteus, was the only title they tried to make without the Unreal Engine. A combat racer much like Twisted Metal, the game would allow players to customize their vehicles that combine car and robot elements. Unhappy with the engine, the idea was scrapped and Psyonix moved to the Unreal Engine. Their next title, Vampire Hunter: The Dark Prophecy, would have been a departure from their original fascination with car combat. In it, players would have taken a first-person perspective to explore environments, and then switched to third-person for melee combat with the game's signature double-sided axe. While screenshots of the game can be found online, the title went unreleased as Psyonix felt overwhelmed by the project and the prospect of self-publishing the game. To earn some recognition in the industry, as well as extra funds for future games, Psyonix ended up assisting Epic Games with their upcoming sequel to Unreal Tournament. Fans of the series will remember that Unreal Tournament 2004 was the first title to feature vehicles, as Psyonix developed all drivable craft in the game. While the game was a huge success, Epic Games did not ask Psyonix back for their help in Unreal Tournament 3 in 2007, leaving Psyonix in creative limbo for 4 years. After cutting ties with Epic Games and helping Southpeak Interactive release their top-down action game Monster Madness: Grave Danger, Psyonix decided to try and publish their own game, just not on consoles. In 2012, Arc Squadron was released on iOS and played like a spiritual successor to arcade-style shooters like the Star Fox games. Thanks to tight controls and tons of variety, the game was very highly praised among mobile players, earning a number of good reviews and a re-release in 2013. So, no releases on their own, a moderately successful app game, and several scrap projects. Why should we care about this small developer? Well, with all the money earned from sales and in-game purchases from Arc Squadron, Psyonix had enough money to try and re-release a full game on their own one last time. And it turned out to be a pretty fun and addictive car sports game called Rocket League. Yes, that Rocket League that took the internet by storm. The Rocket League that every Let's Play channel has covered. The same Rocket League that has become the killer app on the PlayStation Store, seemingly overnight. How popular is this game? Less than a month after it was released back in July, it had been played over 5 million times, and by the end of August, it sold 1 million copies on Steam. And the game's not just popular with YouTube celebrities, as the Electronic Sports League has sponsored the game less than a week after its release. Not wanting to be outdone, Major League Gaming partnered with Psyonix to hold professional tournaments just for the game. Just this past September, the first season of what they called Pro Rocket League began, which is going on until the middle of October. Rocket League fever has taken over the gaming community, which is kind of awesome considering it started life so many years ago as a game literally ahead of the hardware available. Psyonix is continuing to support Rocket League, but only time will tell what their next effort will be. After it took so long to release a game on their own, what will they do next? Only time will tell if Psyonix can keep this momentum up, but after Rocket League's success, I'm willing to bet they've gained a loyal fan base that will support them from here on out. You can pick up Rocket League now on PlayStation 4 and Steam and see why you should become fans of this developing dev.
Hey guys, thank you for watching this episode of Press Start. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe as we're going to be uploading videos weekly. While you're at it, give us a like or comment down below and tell us what you want to see on Press Start.